We did what we usually did before tours. We said our prayer, and we asked the Lord to protect us, and we asked the Lord that His will be done. That's what we did.
Yo, Zillion X here. We need to talk about Erika Kirk. Nobody ever knew she existed, and after Charlie Kirk was assassinated, she emerged the triumphantly widow like she could just take his place. It doesn't work like that. Everyone can certainly empathize with her situation and feel sorry for her, but then that's it. Nobody is obligated to accept her as the new Charlie Kirk. I actually feel more sorry for their children than anything else. Now, as she established herself, by force I may say, as the new wannabe Charlie Kirk and as a public figure, she is being questioned and scrutinized, and she's clearly not liking it. But just like Jeremy Hambley from The Quartering can't deal with criticism, Erika Kirk as well can't accept it. They can both dish out, but they can't take it. This is not how the world works though, honey. Let's start watching some clips here, and we will see how bizarre Erika behavior and body language is.
And so during an active shooting, these journalists are using their phones to find moments to capture for clips. They were so concerned about getting a video in a room with an active shooter that they could have accidentally and quite literally filmed themselves being shot. Many of those people have become so desensitized that fight or flight became secondary to the opportunity of putting themselves into the story, which ironically breaks the #1 rule of journalism.
Anybody in the chat want to tell her what's ironic about that statement?
They just shot Charlie. They just shot Charlie. They just shot Charlie. They just shot Charlie. He's dead. God help him.
I'm just pointing out.
As you can see on the first clip, an employee of Erika Kirk is filming himself during Charlie's shooting, dismantling her whole argument. Moving on into another clip.
This was supposed to be a moment of bravery or something, and it's going to backfire. Take a listen.
Every morning I wake up to a new headline lying about me. I have comedians dressing up in whiteface. I have people saying I'm not fit to be CEO, and I have Candace Owens claiming I murdered my husband. And the list goes on and on and on.
Man, it's just not, the performance of all of this is not good. And before we get to her claim, in which people immediately checked her on, and it was not trending in a good way, it's not trending for her in a good way, the reaction to this, whatever this was supposed to be, just an obvious lie.
She clearly lacks the wit that Charlie had. She has a script that somebody wrote for her, and she reads it. Absolutely different to Charlie, who improvised all of it. She is the exact opposite of everything Charlie was. The charisma is not there. Emotional connection is non-existent. She doesn't speak from her heart. All of it sounds artificial and manufactured.
Okay, here are just some of the reactions. We can go through them. I guess I missed it. When did Candace Owens mention anywhere in the podcast that you murdered your husband? You didn't miss it. I trust gas station sushi more than I trust Erika Kirk. This user writes, I was hoping you were going to address all the questions being asked of you. This lecture was pointless. We're just getting lectured every day. We're so tired of being lectured. This person writes, Candace Owens never once made the explicit claim that you murdered your husband. All she has accused you of is being a liar and a fraud. By the way, when that is my repeat accusation, which I've proven that you lie, it's best not to lie in the monologue that you're going to come after me, right? Like that, like, come on, lights on, guys. This person says, so she's not resigning. She's ruining Turning Point USA. She should just go home and stay at her mom and stay as a mom to those poor kids that have no parents at this point. Here is another tweet. This person wrote, if Erika truly is just a grieving widow and not actually a bad person, which is now becoming harder and harder to believe, then somebody around her who cares needs to tell her the following. 1, her disposition is totally unlikable. 2, her delivery is completely untrustworthy. And 3, every time she opens her mouth, she digs herself a bigger hole. I would rather not tell a widow how to grieve, but I would advise a wannabe astroturfed CEO to go home and spend some more time with her kids that she claims to love so much. Here's another couple of funny tweets. Did Erika tell her stylist to, quote, give me the assassin outfit today? Another one, Erika Kirk trying to prove to us that she did not try to kill her husband. These are obvious jokes, guys. I know they're now criminalizing jokes, but these are jokes, okay? Erika Kirk out here dressing like Eminem when he got sober. I did not see that one before. That's very funny. This person, why is Erika Kirk wearing something that looks eerily similar to an Imperial officer's uniform from Star Wars? It fits the theme music when they walk out. So yeah, across the board, people are laughing. They're mocking it. They're saying it was, you're lying. And also it's just weird. It was weird and it was awkward.
We can see many clips of her acting weird. Stuff like staring angry at other people's faces, proper stare down, widening her eyes, angry face, pouring liquid drops onto her eyes, and then going out on stage to cry, hugging the Vice President J.D. Vance in awkward manner, wearing excessive makeup, design clothes, tight vacuum leather pants that shows her buttocks. She is clearly a beautiful woman and a miss of some state in the U.S., but this is definitely not a behavior that people will connect to. And her being the widow of a beloved figure in Charlie Kirk, it doesn't look good and raises suspicions on what type of marriage they had. Was the marriage really wholesome as she tries to sell it to us? Check out more bizarre expressions on her face.
At one time, an employee of Turning Point, she has been one of the main peddlers of these conspiracies, and she is making a huge amount of money on it. She is building her business. What do you want to say to her and the other people that are putting these lies out into the world right now?
Stop. What I am doing is releasing myself from the enemy's hands, where he could have a foothold in me.
But also wanting justice for them here on earth.
No, of course. But we serve a just God. And I rest easy in knowing that. He's sovereign, but he's just. And so let the Lord handle that.
Many grifters out there nowadays, and I'd say Erika Kirk is just another one of those. Does she need to do this? Does she need to go through all of this? Not really. It seems the family is well established and with money. Is this an ego trip for her? Is she panicking because she's not being accepted and loved as her husband was? Maybe. Fact is that Erika is a very strange woman, and her behavior makes me eerie of her. She is just so weird, so uncanny. Like she went to her husband's studio where he used to make YouTube videos and found notes of his about their children, but none about her. Their marriage was a peculiar one.
Please give a warm welcome to Mrs. Erika Kirk.
The United States has clearly an obsession with beautiful women, and men tend to idolize them. Was Erika chosen for her beauty over content? Did Charlie regret marrying a woman for beauty and not for love? Those notes kind of lead us to think that way. Erika's behavior pattern raises more red flags than the Communist Party of China. What a strange woman with such bizarre behavior. She wants people to accept her, but she's clearly hiding poorly what she truly is. Who is she? Whilst we could see Charlie Kirk openly as he never hidden himself, Erika is this enigmatic woman, hiding who she truly is in a face full of makeup, fake tears, fake emotions, trying to extend the grift her husband had and failing miserably for it. People are not obligated to accept others just because they are going through a bad patch.
Take a listen to what Baron Coleman had to say on his show.
Nowhere in the Bible, nowhere in any religious tradition does it say, if you're a widow, you get a free pass to lie to anyone you want, to gaslight everybody you meet, for everything you've ever done in your entire life that is dog doo-doo. You just get overlooked. No one's allowed to bring it up. No one's allowed to talk about it. For the rest of your life, everyone has to fawn all over you and support you because, my God, you're a widow. It doesn't exist. I've looked at scripture. It's not in there. Erika, Graham, Gary, not in here. Andrew, Blake, doesn't say it. There's no requirement. I support her as the head of TPUSA. There's no prohibition on me criticizing her for documented falsehoods. None. None. And I'm tired of this gaslight play.
We know nothing about who this woman truly is, and what is her true intentions other than making money out of her own tragedy. What is going on here? Who are you, Erika? Show us your true face to us. Otherwise, you may complain like Jeremy Hambley and play the victim as much as you want, but this is no more than cheap emotional manipulation with the public. And there are a lot of us out here that wasn't born yesterday. We have critical thinking, and we will refuse to be manipulated by you or anyone else. All the love to Charlie's children, but Erika, like Jeremy Hambley, you need to get off the internet and get some time off. Americans are too obsessed with the spotlight, cameras, fame, and money. Just focus on what truly matters, which is your children, and maybe you will connect with people more in the future. I'll see you guys on the next one. Zillion X, out.
They just shot Charlie. They just shot Charlie. They just shot Charlie. He's dead. God help him.